Hey guys, Jonathan here, and thanks to the new August 1st, 2023 wave, we have the Wolverine Adamantium Claws set, and I thought rather than just reviewing those, I might as well actually talk about all three Gauntlet sets we've gotten from LEGO over the years. So the Infinity Gauntlet came out in 2021 and kind of kicked off the wave, and then in 2022 we got the Nano Gauntlet, and then now in 2023 we've got Wolverine's Claws. It's kind of crazy to think what else we could get as years go by. I think that these are kind of the most iconic, like, hands, if you will, when it comes to LEGO and Marvel. So I think, like, Spider-Man's glove is the only thing I could think, but I'd love to hear what you guys would want to see next year. Anyways, back on topic. In 2021, we got the Infinity Gauntlet, which retails for $80 and is actually still available in stores. It had 590 pieces, and just for comparison, the new Wolverine one, 2 years later, after the LEGO price hikes, is only $70 at retail, and it only has 6 more pieces than the Infinity Gauntlet. The reason the Infinity Gauntlet is so expensive is because there's so many drum-lacquered pieces, which is the name for, like, the shiny, shimmery color that you see on all of these gold pieces. So even though it has less pieces than anything else here, the price is the highest because it's got all those fancy pieces. Anyways, in the center, we have the 2022 Nano Gauntlet, and this had 675 pieces for $70. So it's kind of interesting to me that these two are the same retail price, even though this one has almost 100 more pieces than this one. Anyways, I'm not a huge fan of these. I do think that they're cool in principle, but the price is just way too much for what they are, and just like the helmet sets, I think that they all should come with a minifig that goes on the base at the bottom. Granted, the Star Wars helmets don't even do that, but hey, if I were in charge of LEGO and could make that decision, I certainly would. Anyways, let's take a closer look at each one. So all three models have an identical base. We get this 4x6 plate here that has, like, you know, dead space in the center with printing on there, so there's no stickers, which is definitely something really nice. But all of the bases are built exactly the same. There's actually a Technic set of rods that run through the center that help stabilize the gauntlet on there so it's not going to, like, fall off or anything like that. But as we twist them around, you can see that they're all basically the same shape too. Like, they don't use the exact same construction. Of course they can't, because they're all representing different things, but they've all kind of got that hourglass shape that comes up to the wrist. Interestingly enough, my hand is about the size of most of these, so that's kind of unique. Now, as we move up, each one has posable fingers. I think it makes the most sense to have the gauntlet hands open and the Wolverine claw in a fist, because, you know, that's how we hear Wolverine have his claws come out. But of course, just to show you, you can lift the fingers up and position them however you may want. So they actually have a little bit of bend to them too. All three models do, where you could kind of, you know, branch the hands out, have the fingers spread out a little bit. So that is quite cool. I guess some have a little bit more posability than others, but I do really like that they have some posability at all. Then, of course, that brings us to the fronts of each one. Now, I do have to say, the Infinity Gauntlet with all of that drum-lacquered gold is absolutely stunning. I really love that. I also like that there's a lot of consistency between the two Infinity Gauntlets, that the Infinity Stones are built the same way, because, of course, the Infinity Stones wouldn't have changed between models, so I do like that there's some consistency. The one thing I will say is a little whack on the Wolverine one is the thumb sticks out really far. I mean, compare it to my hand, right? I feel like my thumb doesn't stick out that far, but it's really meant to, you know, be displayed with the closed fist, since that's what Wolverine does. The other cool thing about this one is you can actually lift the claws out if you want, so there's little pins that go into those holes, and you could take the claws out if you so desired. So, again, there's not really too much you can say about these. I just thought it'd be fun to review them all at once since I've never talked about them, so let's zoom out and wrap this video up. Alright guys, let me know which of these three gauntlet sets you like the best. I really don't know which one I like the best because I don't really super care for any of them, but it's still fun to talk about them, and my overarching goal of the channel is to review every LEGO superhero set ever, so it only makes sense that we take a little time to talk about these ones. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.